The anaconda rearranges its jaws. Is she preparing for an attack? The snake homes in on its meal. For the first time ever, a giant snake will reveal the secrets of its deadly grip. The giant snake continues her stealthy approach. The squeeze force device strapped onto the duck's back. Using live prey means the snake should deliver a strong squeeze. The anaconda slithers forward, the bird frozen in place. Perhaps the duck hopes camouflage or playing dead will protect it. But the anaconda isn't relying solely on visual cues. She's locking in by tracking the prey's odor and body temperature. Moving around the duck's head, she's positioning herself for the perfect strike. The duck's fate is sealed. The lightning-fast strike can be analyzed frame by frame. The first frame shows the anaconda striking from behind, where its head is safe and its jaws can seize the prey. Less than a half a second later, the snake is latched on, the first coil wrapping around the duck. At the 1 second mark, the snake pivots around its own head, throwing more coils onto the victim. Less than 2 seconds after the initial strike, the coils are seizing the prey tighter and tighter. The victim pulled deeper into the snake's death squeeze. At 5 seconds, one last coil slips around the duck's chest. And within 10 seconds, the prey has no escape, the snake squeezing with deadly force. But exactly how much force?
84, 79. The snake's squeezing. It's strong.
Inside these coils, the anaconda is squeezing at 84 pounds per square inch. By far, the strongest squeeze ever measured in the animal kingdom.
87 psi. Incredible. Hey, this snake is squeezing continuously. The muscles are contracting non-stop. 90.
90 pounds per square inch. Brad's squeeze force estimate of 2,000 pounds is way off. This anaconda is now squeezing with the equivalent pressure of a 9,000-pound school bus, sitting on a human chest.
We're still at 86 to 87. Hey, the snake is still squeezing like crazy. That's incredible. Anacondas are probably the most powerful snakes in the world.
What's happening inside these coils to generate this much force? Deep inside this spiral of predator and prey, 10,000 muscles are flexing, squeezing, extinguishing the life of its victim. The incredible power comes from major groups of muscles contracting at the same time. At the center of the coil, the victim has no escape. These giant constrictors aren't killing prey by suffocation, choking the animal to death. They're actually killing much more quickly, compressing the heart and stopping blood flow. But it may not stop there. A 9,000-pound squeeze may actually be killing prey by snapping necks and breaking bones. The anaconda has been squeezing the duck continuously for 10 minutes.
There we go, back up to 80 psi. This is amazing. This snake is still going strong. A person lifting weights would have to put them down after just a few minutes. But an anaconda maybe can constrict for 15, 20 minutes if it needs to.
Surely the duck is dead by now. Why is this anaconda still squeezing? In the wild, many anacondas have learned a painful lesson. Struggling victims can injure and even kill a snake from inside the coils. Experts think giant snakes are squeezing until they're sure the victims will not fight back. After 15 minutes, the anaconda finally loosens its hold. The squeeze force experiment adds another powerful weapon to a giant snake's arsenal. Infrared vision, chemical sensing tongue, vibration-sensitive scales, a gaping jaw, recurved teeth, 4 rows of them, and now a 9,000-pound squeeze, all bundled together into a perfectly constructed 20 to 30-foot braided tube of muscle. But which large animals should be running scared from these serpents? Kangaroos, deer, crocodiles, even humans might be prey. Is there no limit to what these giants can hunt and kill? One snake holds the key. The longest serpent in the world. Asia's reticulated python. A terrifying attack will reveal the answer. The incredible truth about giant snakes and giant prey. Are human beings pushing the limit of what giant snakes can bite, squeeze, and swallow? The internet shows just how big giant snakes are eating. But are humans being taken? These photos have become an internet legend. They suggest a horrifying story. In South America, a reticulated python has swallowed something huge, a full-grown man. Most people consider these photos hoaxes. First, these pictures aren't from South America. The reticulated python is found only in Asia. Second, the body cavity behind the victim is perfectly clean. The snake's stomach lining and viscera are missing. They should be visible in a freshly dissected snake. Third, the story goes this man was swallowed feet first. But giant snakes typically swallow prey head first. The only conclusion seems to be this unknown man, very much alive, climbed into a dead, gutted snake, creating an incredible picture. But a different photo raises questions. From this angle, could the internet story be true? The ribs appear to be angled in the right direction. The serpent is probably positioned to swallow the man head first. The missing stomach membrane seems identifiable, and what looks like a broken arm is splayed across the victim's back. This new interpretation appears to support the claim of a man-eating snake. But there's no way to confirm it. We don't know who the victim is, or where and when the incident supposedly took place. Only one story of a man-eating snake is indisputable. Yi Chung Huan is a farmer walking on a forest path in rural Malaysia. There are no eyewitnesses to what happens next, but forensic evidence points in one direction. Huan is walking